where you hear your name being whispered. You know, like it's a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. Working the night shift alone tonight. There is a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. If you're new here, please subscribe. And new here, height. I'll be reading scary stories from the internet because, yeah. So I have this like scary stories from the internet, and I will be reading them because they're scary, and it's literally 12 a.m. 12:33 a.m. Yeah, I can't sleep. Basically, I can't sleep. Let's get into the video. There was a picture of me in my phone. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. That's not acceptable. I can't accept that. There's a picture of me sleeping and I live alone. It just doesn't make sense. Like I can't. There's some, which means I don't live alone. I mean, there's somebody else living with me, but maybe I just can't see the person there, a ghost or something like that. Working the night shift alone tonight. There is a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. Oh, I've seen like a movie where it's like they're always staring at us. Like that's scary. Why would I be looking at this? Like I won't if I'm not there. Like to go there to close up, like stare at it. Like what the fuck? They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I begin to hear popping. This is scary. Popping like those are not mannequins. They are real people and they're here to kill me. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep where you hear your name being whispered. You live alone. That's the end. I'm done. I live alone and I'm hearing my name. That doesn't make sense. Funeral attendees never came out of the catacombs. Something locked the crypt door from the inside. The funeral attendees never came out of the catacombs. Something locked the crypt door. It's cool. We're gonna join the dead body also because we're gonna sleep. That's scary. That is really scary. The last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. Since I'm not the last person then, I mean, let's not go into conclusion. I'm just not the last person on earth. I mean, he was not the last person on earth. I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own screams. Like, you were hearing sounds coming from maybe your door, and then the next thing you just hear dirt covering you and you're inside coffin. Like, how did I get here? What happened when I went to check on the sounds I was hearing at the door or somewhere in my house? After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. I think it will be for me it will be, bro, I think it's the see my dead girlfriend, supposing I'm a guy, and my stillborn child. Because first of all, okay, it's, I mean, I think if they are here, then they probably walk. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen as you are heading downstairs. You hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey." I heard it too. From the closet, I won't trust that. I will probably go to the kitchen because from the closet, like there are a lot of skeletons in the closet. Why would I listen to the voice in the closet? Why? I'm gonna go downstairs because you are in the closet and you're whispering. Why would my mom go to the closet and be whispering? It doesn't make sense. I'm telling me, no, don't go down there, honey. I heard it too. The kitchen because mama is always in the kitchen, so I will run like Usain Bolt, I run. The wailing from the baby daughter just won't stop. Problem is, my daughter is with her mother this weekend, over 200 miles away. Do babies wail? I think they cry. Baby monitor, they don't wail, they cry. And a wail is kind of like a bad sign of something wailing, and you're not scared. You obviously have to be scared. You should run. Like, your daughter is not here, she's with her mother this weekend, over 200 miles away. Run to the 200 miles away and be with them, because bro, that shit ain't no. You can be. My husband woke me up by kissing my cheek when he got home late. This morning I checked my phone. He stayed with a friend last night. It's like, then who did I sleep with? Or who kissed me and who slept on the bed? Because probably the wait. Yeah, we're gonna pray. My wife just ran in to ask me if I was okay because she could hear my trembling coughing fit from across the house. I wasn't coughing. Who was coughing? There are 3 people in the house. It's not only us, baby girl. I like to sing in the shower sometimes. When I got out of the last one, the fogged up mirror, right? You have a lovely voice. P.S. I live alone. I didn't really do anything, but I can't make sense of it because you have a lovely voice, period. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this house for the realtor to explain to me why somebody wrote on my mirror, because there are a lot of horror movies that write that, and probably they were killed here. So why didn't I would just call my realtor and be like, why didn't you tell me what happened? What is the story with this house? Someone just wrote, you have a lovely voice, while I was singing, and last I checked, I lived alone. So it's safe to come out now, sweetie, Dad said reassuringly, his blue eyes shining at me through the gap in the bedroom door. He's been saying that for hours, but it doesn't change the fact that my dad's eyes are green. Maybe it's just put contact less. Just contact. Let's not overthink it. I mean, we do put contact sometimes, so yeah. Shining. They are blue and they're shining. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No need to panic. No need to panic. Everything is okay. It's fine. It's just fine. I found a new bottle of my best friend's favorite scotch on the kitchen counter today. He died in a drunk driving accident 6 years ago. A new bottle means one. I probably might be happy because it's my best friend, but on the other, but it's definitely pulling a prank on me. But yeah, really, you crazy, you crazy, crazy. It's nice that my grandmother calls to check on me, but if she wants to communicate from the other side, I wish she wouldn't scream so much. Well, my grandmother is still alive, both. So my girlfriend is scared of horror movies. They make her paranoid, which can be tricky when I'm watching her through her living room window. Why would you do that? Why would you be looking at me through my living room window when you know I hate horrific shit like that? I mean, if I found out to break up with you, and that's just it. Because why would you leave your house and be looking at me through my living room window? How psychotic and creepy and weird can you be? I have a recurring dream. I'm murdered by a man I never met. I thought it was stupid until I went on a blind date and saw him at the table. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. But what if I walk away and then that gives him, that is like the reason why he killed me, but it wasn't shown to me in my dream. But like me walking away makes him want to, like, maybe it's a psychopath and he just like, she walked out on me and I'm going to like kill her. I mean, I don't know if he's a psychopath, maybe he is and he's rocky or something like that. That would just give him motive. So I'm just gonna play it cool, you know. Maybe if I saw him through the window, it doesn't specifically say, but if I did see him through the window, I'll be like, nah, I'm out of here, and make sure he doesn't see me, because that will, oh wait, blind date, okay, he doesn't know me, but what if he now inquires about me from the person that set us up for the blind date? that you could go and it will just still come back to you being murdered because he want to find out who stood him up on his blind date. And that kind of thing makes people angry. I've never been on one, but yeah, makes people angry. So just go and be subtly cool. You know, just make everything be casual. Like calm down. I mean, don't make just be casual. If people that set you up together don't really tell you anything about them, so be careful. My boyfriend has a collection he's very proud of. He never told me that he's been collecting souvenirs from the girlfriends he murdered. So I feel like this is a movie about a bone collector, the movie The Bone Collector, where he kills people and takes their bones and then he keeps it at the crime scene. I mean, he doesn't take it as souvenir, but still, you get the point. Like, how they call it artifacts, and just like, oh, this was found in the 19 BC, like some bones of real people. I'm into that shit, but she just never knew it may be the bones of his ex-girlfriend. So maybe you're the next souvenir he's gonna collect. And if you freak out, that'll give him reason to kill you, and you'll be the next souvenir. So keep it cool and casual, and just fucking run away from the state or the country or whatever, or go to Mars. Out of causing pain to those around him, Peter jumped from the rooftop in a bid to end his own life. He soon found himself on the sidewalk below, still very much alive, with the crushed body of a little girl beneath him. He's at first he wanted, because he actually killed himself. He wanted to kill himself because he's tired of causing pain to those around him. He caused another pain by killing a little girl, unintentionally, but those kind of people just unintentionally do stuff like if they want to be good and then they not do a deed and they feel it's good and end up hurting somebody else. Bro, it's something that happens and we can't just guilt ourselves for pain that way. Like, we can apologize when we cause pain, but we can't just guilt trip ourselves when it's unintentional. You get so that poor girl, he caused pain for the girl's family right now, and that is what he was planning to avoid. He's tired of causing pain to those around him. My guy, that is. Read this after the day is nigh, and tonight you may possibly die. Now, we're gonna skip this and pretend I didn't actually read that. I watched you play whilst at the park. I'll come to your house when the day goes dark. Yeah. I'm gonna be waiting for you with some boom boom boom, with some knife or some. I just covered somebody texting you that was saying to you like, yeah, I watched you while you played at the park. Don't worry, I'm gonna come to your house when the day goes dark. And you might be thinking, oh, I mean, there's a voice of like, I will come to your house when the day goes dark. Wrapped in sheets and cuddled in bed, you will foolishly expose your sweet, precious head. I like to cover my head when I'm sleeping. Like, if I'm using a blanket, I like to cover my head. Even though it's like a warm season, like heat season, I will still cover my head as long as the fan is on. I'll still cover my head because, yeah, I'm scared. I'm that scared. I'm that scared. Scaredy. I am that afraid. I was starving and lost in the woods until I found a hiker. I'm full now. I just wished she hadn't screamed so loud. That was weird. Looking at the mirror, it's just me. Okay, yeah, it's just me. Yeah, we good. We good to go. I arrived at the funeral a few minutes late. Nobody acknowledged me, and I figured out why when I looked into the casket I saw myself. Yeah, so you're probably dead. I woke up to the sound of screams and the feel of immense heat surrounding me, sobbing as the torture began again. I remembered hell wasn't a made-up place. Yeah, I've heard this thing where it's like continuous, you know. That might not be a reliable source from people that apparently repeated torture where it never ends. So make sure you atone for your sins. You don't want to go hell when you keep pinching yourself over and over with that needle. Oh my god, the pain. I kept calling my girlfriend the day they buried me. She wouldn't answer. you're like dead. Nobody can hear you again. You're no longer a living person. My cat is asleep beside my computer in his favorite spot. I've buried him 10 times. He just doesn't want to leave you. Although that's scary, but he just doesn't want to leave you because 10 times you wake up and see him in his favorite spot. Yeah, that's some attachment. I got a haunted doll in the mail today. If only I could find where she ran off to. It's not working out for me. I hear my daughter cry, "Mommy, I'm so cold. Please let me in." I shut the curtains knowing she won't cry much longer in the snow. Things are weird. It did happen. I opened my front door to the frantic pounding of my next door neighbor. To my horror, it was something that was wearing his skin. Every morning, my husband tells me he loves me. I really wish he'd stop. I murdered him last year, but he still won't leave me alone. That's your one chance for you. One chance. You get only one chance. You should be happy. Most of us are still looking for that half chance, but we don't get it. So that is the end of this video. If you liked it, if you watched it to the end, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if you liked it, please leave a comment telling me which was your favorite part, and if you like a part 2, because I have nothing to do than stay up all night and be reading scary stories and be scaring the shit out of myself because I have no job whatsoever in the morning. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff so YouTube doesn't take me for a boo. Please, thank you for watching my night scary video, because this is currently 1:14, and yes, that is BTS on my channel. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you want a part 2 or not, but let me know in the comments below if you want a part 2. I'm probably gonna do it, but yeah, it's just fun hanging out with the people till in the night, till midnight. So now I'm just gonna go to sleep, and bye.